mentioned having some friends in Virginia and that he maybe planned to visit them. What he had not mentioned was it was all a ruse to visit her. But how could the sweet girl have known when Yari seemed to be just a long-distance friend with a traveling bug? Didn't she ever notice that he just happened to always be dropping by places where she just happened to be? Well, that particular night he took her out for ice cream cones, and they were amazed to discover they had both ordered blueberries. Conspiracy, I say. It seemed cruel and unusual to say goodbye.
Cheers.
When they both secretly felt so well suited for each other. Obviously, they needed to catch a clue. Clue 4, please. Christmas lights. Ah, yes. I have no idea what it means. But Yari paid a visit to Sarah Beth's family estate in Alexandria for her birthday.
Which is at Christmas time.
Which is Christmas time. But you wouldn't know that necessarily.
Sorry.
After 5 years of dark and stormy
Crash!
letter writing, Sarah Beth had finally finished grad school. Where should she go next? Yari was about to suggest a certain city by the bay, but before he could say anything, Sarah Beth asked if it would be okay to visit San Francisco for a week. Okay! Yari couldn't say yes fast enough, and he's pretty fast. 3.5 years ago on a dark and stormy night, crash! Sarah Beth packed a small suitcase and flew to California. At her first lunch there, out of the blue, Yari's friend Julia Nelson, say hi, Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Offered Sarah Beth a job in her field. She accepted, found an apartment in San Francisco that week, and she canceled the return flight. Hey! A job and an apartment in 1 week in San Francisco? That proves it was a conspiracy! The only thing missing was a sweetheart. I think we need a clue here. Will somebody please reveal clue 5? Ah. A glass with...
Broken glass.
It's a broken glass. That's weird. I think there's a secret ritual. Things like that happen in
That's
San
going to
Francisco.
happen just before you kiss the bride.
Okay. Thank you. So later that month on a dark and stormy night, crash! Yari and Sarah Beth were house sitting for Steve and Leah. Say hi, Steve and Leah. When Yari heard a crash.
Crash!
And a cry from the kitchen. Yari rushed in to find Sarah Beth holding the bloody stump of her finger over the sink. Apparently, a wicked glass had leapt at Sarah Beth from a great height and had sheared her pinky clear off.
Ow!
With a healing touch and a dashing grin, Yari stitched the pinky back on with a bit of dental floss from his pocket. It was at that moment, by the sink, her face buried in Yari's sweater, that Sarah Beth knew that Yari was the one who would take care of her always. But did he feel the same way? If only he would give her a clue! Clue 6! That's your clue! Q! 6?
Mozart!
Mozart record. The plot thickens. All that week, Sarah Beth wondered, did Yari feel the same way about her as she did about him? Yari lovely or cheers at the end of his sentence. If only he just wrote love, she could figure it out. Yari wondered, would she be frightened away or feel trapped if she knew so suddenly, after years of being friends living on opposite coasts, how much he wanted to hold her and kiss her and be with her always? So, on a dark and stormy night, crash! On Mozart's birthday, the two walked together by the bay to see and hear the wave organ. San Francisco's most mysterious landmark, a curious patchwork of salvaged marble tombstones and PVC tubes which groan and burble as the tide ebbs and flows. As they strolled through this peculiar place, Yari appeared to be more and more perturbed. Sarah Beth wondered if he might be seasick. She felt a little strange herself. They stopped and stood amidst the roiling waves and howling tubes. But suddenly everything around them seemed silent and still, like the eye of a storm. Yari turned to Sarah Beth and said those magic words.
I love you. I've always loved you.
And I love you. I will always love you.
All right, look, pay attention, everybody. Yari, am I wrong in thinking that you intend to join with Sarah Beth in the bond of matrimony?
No.
Then you don't take Sarah Beth as your better half.
No. I'm sorry, I meant no meaning yes.
No meaning yes? Look, I want a straight answer. Do you or don't you take this woman, yes or no?
No.
No, you will or no, you won't.
Yes.
Well, there is still some confusion as to whether he will take you as his wife.
No, there isn't.
There isn't any confusion? Or you'll take him as a husband?
Either. Both.
Just give me a clear answer!
Certainly.
What was the question?
Do you take each other as husband and wife?
Yes.
That's a relief. Do you love, respect, care, and help each other?
We do.
Are you prepared to grow and live in harmony and nurture the well-being of your family?
We are.
Are you happy to spend your lives together, keeping your love aflame through thick and thin?
We are.
And now we have all been asked by Sarah Beth and Yari to give our blessing to this union. Please answer their request by saying we will in just a moment. Will all of you, family, friends, witnesses, do everything you can to honor, uphold, and